Hold it! Before we get started on today's review, I want to speak to you guys about something very serious. I done goofed. I spent an entire video saying Player Unknown's Playground, and not the actual title, Player Unknown's Battleground. This is a serious offense. I could try to explain myself that I was feverish when writing and editing that video and did not realize that what I had done. I could say that it is what I call it with a few of my friends, but excuses will not repay the damage I have done. And I am truly, truly sorry. Now that I have that out of the way. Hey everyone, it's fall, and you know what that means. Pumpkin spice everything! Seriously, when did we switch from apple flavors to cinnamon that we call pumpkin spice? I'll take apple cider donuts over pumpkin spice mocha latte frappuccinos any day of the week. Thank you very much. But jokes about our culture's obsession with season-specific food flavors aside, the real reason for the season is Halloween. It's a time for costumes, trick-or-treating, and of course, scary video games. Now, while today's game may not be traditionally scary, it is horror-inspired, and that's good enough for me. Hi, I'm Zach from Indie Review, and this is my review of Horrogue. It's Horrogue. Horrogue is a 2D horror-inspired roguelike made by Uminico Studios. It's free to download right off of GameJolt, so more apple cider donuts for me. Yay! There isn't one. Off to a great start. Horrogue is not what I would call groundbreaking when it comes to visuals. I know what everything's supposed to be, and nothing looks particularly out of place, but not much stands out either. It's just so bland. Too much gray and white. The enemies have color, but seeing as you have to go out of your way to summon most enemies, and how most of them blind you, you don't get a chance to really see them. Of course there is hell, and well, hell is very interesting. Hey, do you like this track? How about this one? No? Too bad! There are no other tracks. You are forced to listen to them over and 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 over. You catch my drift? Yes? Okay, good. Actually, I forgot. There is one other track on the main song sped up when you're running from the big skeleton head. Hooray! Moving on. You use the WSAD keys to move around and, well, that's about it. You pick up power-ups to increase your stats to beat the boss at the end. But Zach, I hear you ask, you didn't mention an attack button. How did you beat the boss if you can't attack? Great question. Pat yourself on the back and click the subscribe button. Those are the sort of questions we want to see in our community. And if you didn't ask that, go ahead and subscribe anyway. I sense greatness in you as well. But to answer your question, there is no attack button. To attack enemies, you have to collect moon pieces and become Wolf Costume Girl, and then run into them. This goes for the boss too. If that sounds clumsy and can lead to some problems, you are absolutely correct, and it's just so frustrating. You do get used to it after a while of playing, but I would have preferred some sort of attack button. You pick up power-ups in different locations. You can increase speed or vision in wells, and intelligence, vitality, or luck in churches. I say you can, but the only stat increases you'll pick is speed and vitality. Everything else is completely useless. All of them either decrease the time in a debuff, or, in the case of luck, increase the likelihood that you'll get moon pieces in chests. This increases the phases of the moon by 1 each time you pick it up. When the moon is full, you turn into the invincible wolf girl who can eat enemies for health. Now, this would be awesome, except you can pick up moon pieces in wolf mode, and this will automatically switch you out of wolf mode. This will cause many of your deaths, especially against the boss, when there are moon pieces everywhere. Credit where credit is due. I like the designs of the boss monster and the floating skeleton head that chases you. Let me tell you, the first time the screen went red, I panicked a little. I like the idea of going to different places for different types of power-ups, but The power-ups are mostly useless, and the main attack method is frustrating. Besides the boss monster and the skeleton lady, everything else looks so generic and boring. The music is over and 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 over. Oh my god, stop! Roguelikes need to have solid gameplay to incentivize you continuing to play the game after dying over and over again. And Horrogue just seems to fall flat with me. Maybe I missed something. Maybe there's more hidden in the game. Maybe there's some secret levels that really have some deep meaning and make me enjoy the game more. But with the gameplay and music this irritating, it's hard for me to really want to go back and try. I hope you enjoyed today's review. Please leave a like if you did, and go ahead and place a comment on whether or not you like pumpkin spice or apple flavor down in the comments. I'm Zach from Indie Review, and if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna sit down with some apple cider donuts and find a scary movie to watch.